Okay, I made a pig zero of this. Okay, that is at least connected. And then we can do the same over here, right? If we were to get rid of you, let's just get rid of you entirely. And have you come from here over there, right? Now everything is connected up, right? Apart from this, which we can move over here. Now, I guess it makes sense also for us to connect a road up over here with this. So if you do come into this area, you've got a way of getting back out. Do we do the same one again? I guess if we go with one of... We don't have a carriageway going round, right? We could. I mean, we could buy this and bring this round this way, so you're not coming in here, and then you're getting back onto this carriageway. I don't think that's the worst shout. And then we can put you here. Okay, so we're gonna buy more tiles. Okay. More flattening. I don't really like that we flatten everything, but it is what it is right now. Oh, we're getting rid of a load of... Oh no, look what I've done. Oh no, look what I've done. Uh-oh. 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 I made a horrible mistake. Right, hold on. We can fix it. I can fix this. I can fix this, right? Oops, we want this. We want this to be smaller. And we want to bring this in as like a dam for now. Everyone's going to get electrocuted with our pylons up here. I mean, it's a bit of a mess, but that should solve this problem for now. I mean, it's not pretty.
More challenging sphere of the classical genre. Let us move now from the musical page to the literary. Here we have some perfectly anguishing correspondence from a listener. My dear Professor Hornbuckle, whereas I make no apology for my erudite, modesty demands that I prevaricate.
Okay, this is a mess.
I am but a
It is our mess, but this is a mess.
And all my expertise derives merely from a life devoted to the gentle arts. Though I do thank you for the honor. But I digest. To continue. Professor Hornbuckle.
So if we
As a
then
traveler from my
put this
homeland,
here,
I long
right?
to hear a tune that speaks to the anguish of my road-weary soul. There now, my good fellow, chin up, as it were. No need to wallow.
Then,
leave
don't know if
that
this is
to
wise.
those poet chaps. Here's a tune just for you, and I do hope it provides your aching spirit some modest desolation.
Interesting news from the city's export division. Sources tell us that our city
There's
has
been a
more
giant
services
flood.
than we know what to do with.
And you know what that means, folks. It means we're not cutting things close enough.
Well, no. The point is we're selling it and bringing money into local.
That's
Guess
right.
what we're
You
doing?
could almost say it's too much of a good thing.
Or we could say that we're enjoying a positive trade balance and the economy is booming. More after this.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the
Okay.
latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva.
We're doing a grand
Or
job,
so my
everybody.
wife tells me.
I think it's safe to
That's
say.
good for business
Ah, Nick, sorry, buddy. I was I was miles away
Thanks.
messing around with this.
We'll be back.
How the hell are you? Yeah, you might have noticed that my solution to every little thing that I do is flatten the terrain. And it's been bugging me, but the problem with this game, the problem with this game is if you don't flatten the terrain, when the buildings get built, they just kind of put into like this recess, and it looks like over here, look. So we didn't flatten the terrain here, and it just lumps them on top of things, or like cuts out the terrain that they're on, rather than doing anything special with it. And it, like here, for example, like this. I mean, I appreciate this is a mess, right? So I've got to a stage where it's just easier to terraform and then deal with the problems later. The problem with that is these things. But this is our first city, Nick. We can't have everything, right? Can I? What happens if I delete? I'm a little bit worried what happens if I delete those. So I'm going to hold off for now. Maybe we'll try and terraform around this to make this a little bit smoother. Can I do that from here? Yeah, it's not pretty. It's not pretty. We're gonna work on that. I think. So at the moment, you'll notice we've got a bit of a problem with workers, i.e., we don't have any. It's like Britain. Okay. I'm not sure what's happening here. I genuinely don't know what this tool is doing. What is this doing? Can I buy these squares? This is the last one I can buy. I don't know. I don't know what happens if I delete. I'm going to try it. Oh no, have I just got rid of the... I think I may have just got rid of the one way into the city. Oh no. That's really bad. Like really bad. And maybe I can just draw another connection in. Let's try that. If I was to... Oh God. If I was to take a road... Oh, okay. Perfect. So it just builds another connection. That's great news. Now we know that, I feel less worried. Okay. Yeah, this is a mess. Are there any problems in this game? Yeah, there are. We haven't encountered any, and we haven't built any problems or solutions for those problems. So if there's an earthquake, we're in trouble. Short answer. Perhaps we can build... Now, I wouldn't feel so bad if we could build like a tunnel as our connection. I feel like that would be quite nice. You know, if this was like a cliff and our cars went into it, I'd be less concerned about it. We don't need a railway this high. There goes our monorail, a bit disappointing. My mic sounds great. Is that being sarcastic or is that real? I can never tell. Right, so this is our carriageway that we need to connect up. So if we carried on... and went here. There's like a... I feel like there's a tunnel mode somewhere. My voice is like a velvet handkerchief stroking the inside of you. What do you do with your handkerchiefs if it's stroking the inside of your ear hole? I feel like I've seen a tunnel mode somewhere. Where might I have seen that? Am I making it up? I'm pretty sure I saw a tunnel mode. Obviously shoving your handkerchief in your ears. I've seen it somewhere. Because if I can't do a tunnel mode, I'm really disappointed. Sounds better than on Discord. Yeah, I blame Discord. I think Discord does some... I mean, it might be my settings, my side, to be honest, but it's always trying to do, like, noise cancellation and stuff, right? I've seen it somewhere. Where the heck did I see it? Better than on your stream. Well, that's your problem, mate. That definitely sounds like a you issue. What do you mean it's not? It can't be a... It's got to be a you issue, right? If it sounds fine here, then it's got to be a problem your side. Well, next time we stream, we'll have a look at it. If you're watching on YouTube, come and check out UWG_Nick. We've been playing Baldur's Gate over there. He also plays other rubbish games that you probably won't enjoy. But go and check him out. He's an okay guy. Now stop distracting me. I'm looking for this damn tunnel. I've seen it. Where are tunnels? Am I making this up? I'm sure I've seen a thing that says tunnels. I thought it was on roads, but... Oh, on Twitch. Sorry, yes, I completely forgot to... to be fair, I have mentioned you a few times, Nick, so don't give me that. I'm looking at the same menu over and over and over again. I don't want to build a road up the top there. Okay, let's try this. Not that this is what I want to do, but let's try this. Is that what? What the heck's happening here? This really agitates me. Okay, let's try this one at a time. Why are you trying to connect up there? I don't understand. I've got in a real mess over here. I've got in a real mess. Okay, worst case scenario, we have to go up, right? What we can do is move this back. Have you decided what you're going to play, Nick, tonight? About 7 p.m. GMT time, if you want to go and watch Nick play. Are you getting stirred? I'd have thousands of viewers if you provide the same silky... Well, I don't have them, so why would you have them? Probably because I spam so much. You're not wrong. Are there disasters? I did answer the question. You just weren't listening. Yes, there are disasters. One disaster is my city. Look at the state of it. But yes, there are disasters. Those disasters we haven't encountered yet. There's forest fires. I've seen one of those, but ultimately it was the other side of the map, so we weren't really affected by it. But yes, there are. Can I have one of these? This is ginormous. This doesn't feel like the right approach. Another one of these. These don't seem to work very well, but what if we had you here like so? Oh, hold on, we want it over here. Like so. Then, if we had... This is going to be so messy. I hate it so much. Yeah, my city is just a mess, Nick. I mean, the thing is, the slope is too steep. Ah, hold on. We can come this way on the Wonka bit. I mean, that is going to have to do for now, because I can't keep looking at this. It's driving me mad. Okay. Now, where does my railway connect? Over there. So if we brought this down like this. And then try and get you to go across here. Will this work? No. Okay, so we're going to need to bring you up again. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but let's try a different way. What if we went underground? I do feel like there's a lot in this game that just needs attention, really. There's a lot of little bits and pieces that worked fine in the other game, in the old game, and because some of that came from DLC and stuff, so I think it will get there. I'm sure it will get there, but why do you do this to me? What's that? What is that? Why is that?
Installing a low flush toilet, cut back on watering the lawn, and shower with a friend whenever possible. This has been a local public service announcement. Has anyone seen my keys?
Oh, well, we've got that little... It's basically an air hole for the train track.
Oh!
Okay.
Sorry about that. It's nothing important. I just lost my keys. I'm sure they'll turn up. They're for the brown sedan parked outside the radio station. Oh.
Okay, I think we're okay. This is a problem. What?
Don't steal my car. I mean, the old Hornbuckle mobile, please. Oh, good.
Is this going to sort itself out?
Well, never mind then. Thank you for listening to Second Moon.
We're live, and we're getting reports about a traffic.
I don't think this is going to sort itself out.
Somewhere in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal.
Okay, so we want to carry on our
trip out. You might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it,
Thanks, Nick. Yeah, stress is often something that I suffer from.
Expect delays and drive safe.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boats.
That's what we love. A nice smooth turn for our carriageway. Okay, this was another problem we caused that I need to sort out. Look at the state of it. Yeah, the radio is part of the game, and it's a bit of an odd one. They say a lot of things that aren't necessarily true, and then I go looking for those things. So there'd be like there's a traffic jam or a fire in the city, and then I go looking for it and I can't find anything, or like we're running out of water. Are these guys driving through power lines? No, okay, good. They'll be like, we're running out of water, and then I look and seems like we've got loads of water. Okay, how do we connect this up? There's our next question. How do we connect this up? Yeah, it's a bit like that, yeah. There's a lot of fake news on it, I guess. How do you connect two motorways to each other? I feel like we could make this into such a mess. But what if for now we just connected these up? What if we just connected them up? How do you feel about that? Okay, so what if this came up like this? Okay. So I want you to connect up here, right? And I want you... Oh, God. What the heck? I mean, this looks like it's connected up. Oh, this is the wrong way. Yeah, that makes it a bit of a pain. So I want you to be coming off here. And then going up to about this height. This is such a mess. Okay, so you can come off this way. Okay, if you want to go that way, there's no way to do it, I'm afraid. Yeah, I mean, it's a mess. It's a mess. But at the moment, you can come this way and get on this side of the carriageway. You can go this way and get on that side of the carriageway. We've got no way of coming off here and going there. But you have got this, right? So worst case scenario, you could come off here, go around this, go down here, go around this and come back up. That'll do it. It's good enough. It's good enough for now. Because I need to deal with this problem that lack of worker situation that we find ourselves in. Okay. This is a problem. So we need to deal with all of our train lines, which is a real pain. Let's come this way. And then we want the cargo ones, right? Which I suspect have also got a problem. Okay, I think that might do us for now. I'm going to completely ignore that. Oh, I can just drag the waypoint to move it. Is that a thing? I'm sure that's what it said. I'm going to leave that. We're going to just ignore it. Well. Well. Right, we need homes. What are you going? You are literally a god. What does the puny human have to deal with? Some weird, awkward crossings and fens. You have bigger problems, like tackling cheap labor. Yeah, we've banned everyone from coming into the city from abroad, and now we've got problems. Do we have? Who'd have thought that would be the case? How do I know what lines these are? Cargo. Here we go. So if I get rid of like. Oh, I can't be bothered. I'm going to leave it. I'm just going to leave it. No vehicles. Well, I think this is half the problem, right? You know what's really funny? I've been in a couple of taxis over the last few weeks, months, and there've been cameras in there, and then the guy driving has offered me a free ride if he just pulls over. No, I've been in a couple of taxis over the last few months, and taxi drivers are like whinging about people not working, right? Because obviously the amount of fares they get have gone down because over the pandemic people stopped going to hello Alex, people have stopped going to work. They work from home, and I'm like, based on who I am, I'm like, I think it's changed. I think it's not that people don't want to go into the office, it's that people don't want to go to work to give money to corporations, right? I think things have just changed entirely. More so than they've always been like that. I think now people are pushing back. But yeah, they were whinging about how people were lazy. I'm like, if you had an office job, I'm sure it would be slightly different. What's going on here? This is the same thing, so I need to... I'm just going to assume this is going to work okay. Yeah, well, I don't have children or anything, but I'm assuming people probably found it really nice to be able to be at home to an extent, be at home with their kids, and actually for a year or so, couple of years, see those important moments like growing up and I suspect, oh God, people just found it a bit, a bit of a change, and they want to cling on to some of that. And I can't say I blame them. You know, the fact that we have to work for so many years and it's just getting more and more is ridiculous, really. You know, all to make rich people richer. It's not ideal. So this isn't fantastic. You know what solves these problems 100% of the time? A roundabout. Right? I love it when you build a bit of road and then the cars are like, what the hell am I doing? Yeah, this is why nobody's got any workers, is because everyone's stuck in traffic jams. But this clearly has solved the problem, right?